Hey, it's Tom. I was doing that 8 question tag, and it got me to thinking about knives. Surprised, huh? The reason why I do so much knife stuff and whatnot is because I honestly do believe that's your most essential piece of kit. There are some criteria that, knives need to have that everybody looks for. But to be perfectly honest with you, God, I don't know how many camping trips I've been on between the ages of 11 to, say, 17. And that includes, I was homeless for a period of time there, that about a year and a half that I actually lived in the woods. Yeah, winter, summer, everything. It was, thank God I was young. That's all I could say. And stupid, because I didn't know any better. I was just kind of making it through day by day, and I did it, obviously. But it got me to thinking that, the knife is the most essential piece of kit. Now, them camping trips I did up till I was, 14, 15 years old when I got that K-bar, I did with an Imperial fish knife. That's, in case some of you don't know what it is, it's a pocket knife. It's about a 4.5-inch pocket knife. And that's what I did all my hunting with, and my deer skinning and my fishing and everything. It was only when I got younger that I got smart and, got a fixed blade that I stopped using them. And then as I got older and got smarter, then I got bigger knives, and, this one could chop down a tree. And I still built the same shelters that I did with the pocket knife. Only difference is I was chopping down saplings instead of picking up wood off the ground. So now that I'm older and wiser, I'll be honest with you, I carry a fixed blade wherever I go. Whether I'm out here in the yard doing work or wherever, I carry a fixed blade knife. Up until last year. Last year I went back to just carrying my sack, a Swiss Army knife, or just a pocket knife in general. I have a penchant for trapper model knives and hunter model knives. And that's what I do most of my hunting with too, is I have a case, a K-bar, and an Imperial, which you've seen on my 3 favorite knives, I think it was, I did not too long ago for Cull Craven. I love my trapper knives and my hunter model, which is just a big trapper knife. Now this is a Marbell's 3-blade trapper. If I don't cut the hell out of myself. There we go. It's got a spay blade, which for skinning, especially with this one here, a lot of them have a more rounded tip. This one has a tip you can pierce with and then pick up. But it has a spay blade for doing your, getting under the skin and sliding up under, because, how am I going to do this? That's what that spay blade is for. You put this on your meat, and this point rides the skin up, and away it goes. And then you have your regular Skinner blade for doing your piercing cuts and your fine detailing work. But I found this one, and it has this very thin, they call it a bird and trout blade. But I'm thinking really, this could be one heck of a filleter for fish. I'm thinking. I did see Shaman's Forge Blackie. I'm not sure if it's Black Oracle 69 or Shaman's Forge or what he is anymore, but he had one of these, and he did a video of it not too long ago. This has been sitting in my house for a while, and he had mentioned about that, and I'm thinking, but this knife here, and any pocket knife, a good pocket knife, not just junkers, but a good pocket knife, I'm honestly thinking, most of my camping trips that I've done in the past 4 or 5 months, 4 or 5 months, last year, I've had a fixed blade on my side, but I always wind up using my pocket knife. I use it for tent stakes, I use it for food prep, I use it for skinning my game, I use it for doing my fish. But most of the time, the fixed blade never leaves my sheath. And it got me to thinking that, maybe we don't need gigantic knives. I never needed one before. And now that I'm doing what I do, I don't really need one now. Like I said, I always have one with me because this has a slip joint and it can break real easy, where fixed blade full tang don't. So I always have one with me in case. But this winds up doing most of my work. Just some thoughts. I was just going through and I was like, yeah. So just some thoughts. I mean, it doesn't have. This is a Marbell's. Nice stag bones on it. Look at that. That's a beautiful knife. Like I said, this, not necessarily this knife, but any knife. Go out camping someday and try just using your pocket knife rather than using, the gigantic fixed blade knives or whatever you have. Try that. See how it works for you. It might be even a lot more convenient. Maybe a bigger folder. They make them in, them hunter models. They run about a 4-inch blade. But it might work it better for you. Especially you guys are getting up in my age bracket, 55 so. And you're looking to, pare down your weight or whatever. Campers, I've seen them all over the Appalachian Trail. And, around here we have a conservancy area around here. I see them all over the place, and that's all they're carrying is like Swiss Army knives, stuff like that. And they're hikers. I mean, these people go out for, weeks. So give them a shot. I'm not saying you, follow my rule and, only use a pocket knife, but just, if you're looking to pare down weight, use your pocket knife a lot more. Should carry one in with you anyway, just in case something happens to your fixed blade. Your pocket knife's on you. Learn how to use it. They come in handy, really. So that's K-Bar user. Well, thank you for your time and your patience. And, the pocket knife. Might be something that you overlooked in your kit that you might re-find. So, thank you for your time and your patience. We'll see you on the next one.